Dead.
No, no, we don't.
No, we don't. Hello there. I think. Perfect. Oh god, my room has echo. It's weird to hear. Hello? Hello? Too late, we started? Okay, hello and welcome back to session 57 of Strixhaven, a Curriculum of Chaos. I'm sorry if you can hear acoustics in my voice. I am in a very big empty room right now because I am running D&D on vacation because I'm mad.
She became a guitar.
Well, as we get this started, I'm gonna just do last session since it was pretty fast anyways. Last session on Strixhaven, we dealt with the consequences of angering a Warlock's patron. By that, we, engaged in combat with Midnight's patron, the Demagoth, which proved to be a decently scary opponent by... I mean, yeah, it could have done some much worse, and you thankfully were prepared enough with knowledge, wit, and strategy in order to not have it permanently steal one of your death saves, and also not make a pact with Midnight, who may have been subjugated to even more sadistic acts from the patron. And, we dealt with that. Everybody really surviving, and we realized we kind of brought that demon into our rooms because while Gyan would know that this building of yours that you are currently residing in is protected from, interplanar, warping and apparitions, the thing about the Demagoth's avatar and the demons it summoned was that it was a part of Midnight's hack weapon. Which means you brought it with you when you walked through the front door. Knowing this, Midnight understandably broke his connection to the Pact Blade, and is currently going to have to deal with essentially being patronless, with certain consequences for the action of angering the Warlock patron, who kinda gives you most of your abilities. Not all of them, but most of them. After that, the party realizes, it's the same day as, it's the last day we have before exams start again, and now we're just gonna continue that with the party studying. No patrons. But, as the party gets down to study, Celeste receives a call, or a text rather, from Fleuret. I remember it clearly. First word of sending message, sigh, ... oh no, oh no, oh no. And, she's currently going to go run towards her because she's kind of been emotionally distant for a while because both quarantine and the whole, my ex is kind of a god thing and we're kind of dealing with that together. We got a lot of shit to process, and process that apparently will be a bit later. For now, okay, party. Studying. You know how this works.
No.
Aha. Also, welcome back, Sid, who was not here for the last session, but Gyan was. The fuck is studying?
Gyan
How do you...
died.
Oh, and... again.
He was murdered. Wait a minute. What the fuck did I
How
do?
do you want to proceed about studying? Is it with studying together, wanting to go outside and go seek someone out, and I should probably actually switch the screen?
I think Sinetis was studying with Murdock.
I remember you all had some plans. Is the screen not switching? It's not. Please do that, Discord. Please. Will you please listen to me? No? Okay. I think we're just studying together. Yeah, Celeste is just gonna go... bye.
It's kinda gay.
Rain, please come back. My Wi-Fi was stable with Rain. Okay, just gonna assume that Stella will have the more stable recording. People are thinking about studying together. The thing about studying together is that studying together is one way to get back, friendship dice. Each of you, should you choose to study together, can help one other person. If that person succeeds in their study roll because you have helped them, they gain a die from you, and you can essentially form a chain of command, a chain of helping each other in order to both try to help each other succeed. Reminder: DC 20 study roll.
So what I'm hearing is, if it's a certain check, I cannot succeed it.
The thing about study rolls is, may I remind you, it's the one that is essentially the prep phase. This is basically considered a downtime, and I think we discussed before that if you wanted to use something else, but I think unanimously the entire party decided we should study. And yep, for the study roll, since it's pre-exam phase, you choose an appropriate skill check, or ability check rather, not just skill, that, well, you use in order to study and try to hopefully pass. It's essentially the freebie that just means, hey, think of what fits. Go ahead, do it. If you need a reminder on what your exam is going to be about, it is... let me actually pull it back up. It is going to be specifically on the subject Arcane Herbology, taught by, well, Professor Verdan, your Dryad professor from the first year as well, on specifically the topic of vegetation identification. So, identifying various plants, herbs, and, well, very much a fourth year version of Arcane Herbology. That's the subject you are studying.
Plants. Who's that?
And welcome back, Snow.
Oh, Snow.
Let's hope having nature proficiency helps you. So, as Celeste runs off and exits the building, what are the rest of you deciding to do? Who's helping who? Who's gonna start studying? Question: thesis die is different from exam die, yes? It counts as essentially the same function, but they are different. Yes, they function the same, and they are meant to function the same. Or do you mean the student die you gain from an exam? Because doing the thesis study gives you student die, and doing an exam also gives you student dice. They're just all called student dice. I think it would be easiest if we just go in a circle. I help Sinetis, Sinetis helps Gyan, Gyan helps mid, etc.
I should be back. Well, back. I'm gonna have to leave again, but...
Okay, then I guess we can do you first, unless you're immediately going.
I think I have some time, maybe.
It's just a roll.
Yeah, it's just a roll, then I should be fine.
Then do it quick.
Alright,
Right,
what do I roll?
Then I guess we're studying this. How does Sinetis study about plants?
I'm gonna flex my brain muscles.
Give me an explanation.
Alright, he's gonna I don't know. I have no nature. Maybe you know what? I don't think athletics on studying plants would be possible, so I'm gonna try Arcana. He's just gonna study more like magical plants and their effects and all that stuff that they can do. Maybe do flashcards or some shit.
Mm-hmm. And, well, Murdock is there to help you. How does that happen? What's Murdock doing to help you?
What's Murdock doing? What are you doing?
I use Druidcraft to make some examples of plants. With Murdock's guidance and your, honestly, pretty good amount of knowledge, Sinetis, give me your nature check at advantage, trying to beat a 20.
nature? Can it be Arcana?
Or Arcana, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, my nature is well. It's not bad, but I have friendship dice. All I need is a fucking
Who's?
one. I'm gonna use Murdock's.
I do remind. Okay, I do remind you all that's because this is the counted as the same phase. Anything you use during your study would be counted as used for the next day as well.
Yeah. I remember
So
that. All I need is a one, and I got a 4.
Okay, so you use that with with the help of the entire group. Sinetis manages to gain a good amount of knowledge and enough preparation for the exams. Just remember that for the exams, in the testing phase, you have a reroll you can apply to any of the typically two ability checks associated with the exam. And you gain a friendship die from Murdock, so you use one to get back one.
I should have used someone else's, but it made sense.
Oh, so you use Murdock's as well?
Yeah, I used Murdock.
Okay.
It made sense.
Okay, well, that's you. And I'm guessing you help someone else and they could just get back there if you need to go right now.
Yeah,
who's next?
Bye-bye. I'm not leaving, but I am leaving, but I'll be right back.
Me. I think. Gyan, it is your turn to study about vegetation identification. Okay, What if I studied what they look like and then tried to recreate holograms of them, like Arcana or Nature? I'd allow it. Arcana time. Arcana and Nature are basically the freebies that don't really need that much explanation because it's arcane herbology. Well, okay then. Whoever helps you, you gain a die from them. As Gyan, you are a master at this. You have gained confidence throughout your 4 years. Never once have you failed an exam, much less only passed it. Every single exam, you have aced it. You are the student. You are the nerd. You are the best of the best. Well, in exams, who knows about general grades? But you know that you got this. With your big brain, confident energy, you already see the exam questions in your head. And because you do, you know you're gonna do well. Who knows if this confidence will last? But yes, you have a reroll. Okay, good. Just a singular reroll. the nat 20 is a bit underwhelming in that aspect. But yes. Hey, a reroll could make her. It's one reroll for two checks, so that's you basically get one is big in comparison to two. All right. Well, half as big. Anyways, that is definitely how math works. Yes. This is why Keen Mind is the best feat ever. And well, whoever you gain that die from, you gain one from them. Who's next? And I guess who are you helping? I'm next. Okay, Midnight, you put on your circlet, you put on your mind, you get your 19 intelligence. You put on your mind, you equip your brain.
Let me pick up my brain real quick.
Forgot it in my bed. I'll use investigation to find more books about plant shit and read them. Oops, drop my brain. Then go ahead, Gyan assists you in some way.
Nice.
Oh, just barely. You You walk around well, not little, the opposite of it, really. Your big new place. You find various different tomes left behind from both professors and alumni students, some of which do fall under the category of arcane herbology. You pick them up and actually manage to read on what looks like probably what was the basis for Veralda's lesson plan that she gave you during that time she taught you about the subject in this place. And well, this gives you insight as to what could possibly show up in the exam. You gain a reroll for the exam phase, and you gain a friendship die from Gyan. Nice. Okay, we're rolling good so far. Well, who's next?
I think me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, well, midnight helps you.
Okay, now here's the question. Should I
What
use
is the
the
question?
book?
It would
I
count
use
as
it
use
once
for the
on,
next day.
on a study session again. Let me look at my
you.
stats actually. What am I good at?
Save it for the exam.
I don't even think that's allowed. Doesn't that count as cheating still?
What does your book say?
Paintings
Like, how does your
of
book
fortune.
work?
Replace any attack, saving throw, or ability check made by you or a creature you can see. Must do so before the roll. And yeah.
Well, it is usable in a way, but the thing about your book is how it works, that the paper quite literally flies out of your book. So while it is usable, I mean, it's a visual effect. Up to you to decide.
I think I'm gonna be caught by that eventually.
You do know that you're
essentially.
You do know that essentially you're having a private exam with Veralda. Since you're specifically going to be taking the exam in Witherbloom because of reasons.
Right, bank on that though is the question.
Would she allow it?
I don't know.
If only there was someone who knew her well.
I'm sunken.
If only.
Let me thunk.
Someone should sleep with her so we can all pass.
It counts as the same day, right? The exam.
Yeah. I'll make you fail. You know, the funny thing about that is I can actually say this now that the year has passed. Remember when you visited the Lorehold office in year 3 in the end? There is actually a note that says that you can tamper with your grades and edit them if you had failed before. If you pulled it off successfully. Your grades were in the Lorehold office, and the chance to actually rewrite your records actually was a thing that you thought was possible. It's actually really funny. Only for the 3rd year, but it was still a funny thing that you could have done when you were in the Lorehold offices. That I didn't really mention because, well, figure that out on your own. But the book does have that passage that says that you can tamper with your own grades if you want to. Well, if you wanted to.
Okay, you know what? I think I'll save the 19 just in case, but
Okay.
let's see, what can I do? I want to use insight, but how would I use that?
how would you use insight in identifying arcane plants? What do the plants feel?
Photosynthesis, what does it do?
Now, how does that make you feel?
Arle's gonna do the most druid thing she'll do. She'll grab books and study the plants outside.
And that would be?
Like, there's a balcony, there should be plants there, right?
Yeah. There's some pots. It reminds you, there's a potted cactus and it reminds you of the time when the cactus slashed your leg.
Yep.
And danced acrobatically to avoid Midnight's blade. And punched Midnight. Just ask Bob. There you go.
Bob's on the tree. Hey Bob, can I ask you something?
What may it be?
Oh, plant of sentience, may I ask for wisdom?
Go ahead. You can insight Bob.
Is Mid helping me, or...?
Midnight is helping? How the fuck does that look? Okay, now this is amazing. Emotional
support. Okay, I'm praying.
How do you know that name?
Boop.
Okay.
Hey, nice.
With Don Bob of the Great Tree helping you, giving you the insight of what it means to be a plant and to be of magical sentience, you have gotten knowledge that you may not have even wanted to know about plants. And you gain a reroll for the exam phase.
Nice.
Amazing. And... Murdock. Okay, now, this should be... Watch this be the one roll that fails. The one... Come on. The one that should. I'm gonna do the same thing I did to Sinetis, using Druidcraft and reading books. Arcana, the one that got away. Go ahead. Look, it's me, I have to fail. Come on, dice. If there could be one day... Sheesh! That was so... Okay, this close! You were this close! Afrey, you cruel mistress! Afrey, you cruel son of a bitch. Daughter of a bastard, I see what you're doing. Alright then. Well, thankfully, despite the feeling of sinking in your gut, telling you that maybe it could have gone wrong, you smooth sail this. You are pretty knowledgeable about arcane vegetation, specifically because of being as a student of Witherbloom. You have spent years in exposure to different kinds of magical plants, so your expertise helps you there. There's also the factor of emotional motivation, as your professor is the one hosting the exam, and you are motivated. There was this sinking feeling that you could have failed, but it washes away after like a second, and you gain, well, I'm pretty sure it's 2 rerolls because of what we talked about with Keen Mind, so you are primed to succeed. And with that being said, I'm pretty sure that's everyone but Celeste. You all feel pretty confident in your abilities. Your your study phase went pretty well. Despite this seeming to be the hardest exams of your current year, or of your 4 years so far, you're motivated. You feel that you can probably handle it. But before we move on to what Celeste's doing, something happens to one of you. A vibration rings in the pockets of one of you, specifically the one that comes from the social stone. As Midnight, you are getting a call. Oh. I answer it. Well, before you answer it, the voice message you hear is from a familiar voice, one of which one of which who has sent you one of which you have given one of the stones to. You hear this high pitched girl, which you recognize to easily be Amanda, calling or leaving a message to you that specifically says, "Hello, Midnight Sir. I think you should probably hear this. It's Celine and Astro. I think they're up to." And well, I'm guessing this with being new to this, the 6-second message cuts off, and then you pick up. You can answer. I unfortunately did not bring my plastic box filter that allows me to do low quality mic settings. Hello, what happened to my softlinks? Oh, hello. I thought it cut off there for a second. It's just that it's something that happened to see along the way. It's in Archway Commons. I think Astra's picking a fight, and Celine's involved. Just thought you should know. It seems like it's one of the Silver Quill seniors, and what? Yeah, it just they're in the Commons. I think it's the head of the Star. That the Silver Quill lady. I think. I don't know. I just thought you should hear this. Okay, thank you for informing me. You're welcome. And well, it probably cuts off there. Unless you specify otherwise that you went to somewhere else, I'm pretty sure that, well, the rest of you all could have heard Midnight answering the social stone.
What happened? I died.
Midnight got a call from Amanda. And the first thing that you heard from him was, "Hello, what happened to my siblings?" Okay, thank you for informing me. I should go.
Okay.
Anyone gonna ask him? Because it seems like he's just gonna go.
What's up? When she's right there, she would just ask, "What's up?"
Something happened? Apparently my siblings got into a fight with Silver Quill Senior.
Oh. Are they okay?
Based on Amanda's voice, you probably could infer that she was also outside, likely also in the Commons, having spotted them. The Commons being Archway Commons in Central Campus. I'm going there to find out. What?
Do you want company, or do you want to do this?
Come with? Watch it be Grayson or something. You guys want to? Let's go then.
Yep.
Also be right back. Well, as you all decide on who's going, when it's happening, we'll cut off there, as switching the camera from one perspective to another, we swap over to one of your to your other compatriot as she has made her way running past Central Campus and teleporting, or maybe just running all the way to Quandrix Campus. We meet with Celeste as she has gone out of her way to reach Lorene and try to contact her as it seems that she is in some amount of distress. Let me switch up the music first. I'm pretty sure it was this. Let's see. Here we go. Stella, are you here? Yes. Celeste makes her way running through Quandrix Campus. The place is pretty, pretty, first of all, and also a spectacle. Walking through, you see the various spires of, floating in a physically impossible way, but constructed in such a way that their natural beauty comes out through symmetry, precise design, as well as the blend of arcane technology with natural implements of, nature, trees, and foliage mixing along with it. You make your way through and try to find where Lorene's dorms would be, and, thankfully you've gotten in contact with each other enough that you basically know this. I mean, you've been in a relationship for close to 3 years. For 3 years now, closing to 4. And, you find your way towards her. It seems that even during the start of the day, she's already experiencing, some amount of bad happening to her as you find your way over to, her place, presumably. Let's just say that there's a room and a door. I'm just gonna do this like this because I don't want to make maps for everything. It would be in front of her door, and I get to use this music again. So blue background now. Knock knock, Hog. You knock on the door and you knock on this not even like a rectangular door. It's probably more something like this. The Quandrix dormitories, as you enter, is this series of interconnected, more dome rooms rather than the standard rectangular apartments and such. As you walk to the door, you see this circular flower-like design, which you knock, and the center of it all, as these interlaced petals kind of swirl around into a spiral golden ratio, even towards the center. And as you knock, the very center of this swirl opens up its petals to just function as a sort of a peephole. As you see a set of green eyes from the other side, and that it easily opens, as instead of a door that swings open, it's this spiral that unfurls and opens up a circular doorway for you to just simply walk through, as you see this pristine room belonging to Lorene, fish tank and all. Hi, I didn't think you get here this fast. Come in. She just walks back into the room. Sorry, that was just Anyways, want some tea? Sure, thanks. Are you sure you're okay though? It's more okay than I was when I sent it to you. It's just, first of all, she does brew this pretty calming tea, both mainly for herself, but also for you now that you're here. She has her hands shaking a bit as she prepares it, but through a couple series of deep breaths and looks to you who have now entered the room, she calms down for a bit and, sits down herself, waits for you to sit down, and, I mean, if you're already here, got time to listen? That's why I came here. Tell me all of it. Right. So, all of this, well, I couldn't really fit it in the sentence, but it's the water dancing club. It's just, well, the short of it is that we got into an argument, and well, it was really me against the team. It's complicated. I mean, I don't want to repeat the things they said about, well, you. It's just that, well, with current happenings, even though most of it has calmed down, a lot of those people don't really, well... I'm back. Welcome back. A lot of people don't really approve of, well... knowing that, well, me and you are... thing, and also, well, every time some conversation about you guys happens, I always try to interject and, well, try to clear up some of the worst things said about you all, but this one, I guess, just get a little bit too far. It's just that, well, she's clearly not the most, not, well, she's clearly talking about an awkward situation, which is the thing. The short of it is that Lorene, as you know, is also the head of the water dancing club, has gotten into an argument of sorts with the rest of the team, who all seem to have been against her in a way. Mainly, this sense of tension in the air is mainly due to this latest one that they've had, as it's apparently been going on for presumably the first trimester. It just said something that really took me off, and I lost my cool for a bit, and puts her face in. She removes her glasses and puts her face in her palms for one of this, embarrassingly even. And I ended up unleashing one of the water weirds on them. It got ugly, and well, and then of course they were really mad after that, and I think I just hit a breaking point. The water weirds being the same one that you have in your pool in the old dormitories, OMG. I don't. It sounds bad, yes, but well, it is. It's just that they just said they just told me that I shouldn't be with you and all that. It's just that it's just. Oh boy, we're pulling this. That was me. Continue on. Hello, Mark. And hello,
Yeah.
Llama.
Just telling me to open my windows, but they are open.
I'm assuming Celeste is typing out a decent one. I came back to gay. You came back to... I don't know what to call this, honestly. Don't listen to what they say. I know that things have been difficult right now, but I promise it'll get better. That being said, maybe unleashing the water word on them was a bit too much. Yet, hindsight is definitely 2020. And, well, the thing about that is, well... Yeah, I think I'm getting sent to detention. Definitely getting sent to detention. I think it's a definite thing by now. I'm expecting it. And almost as if on cue, paper gets... a letter gets apparated into her room, like just poofed into the table, and yep, addressed to Lorene Arnetza. And yep. Yeah, it's earned. I do deserve that, really. I'm sorry you had to see me like this. That it's been a long month and stuff. The things some people say about you when they don't even know you guys, it's just hard to bear with sometimes, and saying that I shouldn't be with you because, well, you were part of things that were beyond your control. It got to me. And, well, I don't know. It's just been hard and all. I mean, you were gone for a long time last year, and when you did come back, we had to go back to, well, not being, well, physically close. And, well, I'm sorry, it's just that. It was a bit much that I did then. I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore. I'm sorry. It's another thing too. They were also kind of like that because, well, you know, Lila can't be in the club with her circumstances, and, well, we weren't really given a reason. People just thought that, well, again, had to do with you all, and it's kinda like when she mentions the name Lila and yeah, but yeah, she goes on with everyone loved her, and so when she had to, well, abruptly not be with the club for all this time, people wanted to know at least why. She livened up the place a lot, and well, with nothing to go by, people just thought that she was wrapped up in something you guys did, and well, I don't want to be one of them, but last time she was, well, she was truly seen was, well, with you guys. It's just, I hate not knowing stuff. It's like, there's a lot of things going on with you guys, and we aren't meant to know. I just hate it. I just hate it. I just... Yeah, there's some tears now. Aww. Just... Just... feels like you guys are so far away. And... well, you are, but... well... It's just a lot. It's been a lot this past year. I know you're dealing with your own stuff too, and it just feels like a lot to take in, and I don't really know how to feel. Yeah, I appreciate this, really, I do. But this just kind of trails off for a bit, not really finishing a sentence. I'll be okay, I promise. Hopefully. It is really nice to see you here. I know you aren't really allowed to go out too much, so I appreciate you using that time to come see me and all. Exams are tomorrow as well, and I need to get on with that. And she opens this letter that was addressed to her, and time I'll be in. It's Witherbloom. That definitely fits. You hear her say Witherbloom. Witherbloom? Did you ask about it? Yeah. Oh, it's the detention hall. There are multiple on campus, but for these more grave offensives, it's often the ones in Witherbloom that are used. And looks like I made the cut. It'll be tomorrow after exams. Looks like I'll be going. side note, but look at the two of them doing hand signs. Matching. Children and their gang signs. I know, right? Sorry for sending you to Witherbloom. No, don't be. It's definitely my fault. I lost my cool, and as captain of the team, I have to answer for this responsibility. It's definitely uncalled for to do that to, well, the rest. I owe it to Lila as well. I shouldn't have let that get to me. Right, the two of them are in the same club. But yeah, it'll be. Guess I'll be going there immediately tomorrow after I finish the exams. Speaking of, I heard you all were not going to be taking the exams in the same halls as us as usual. Well, what's up with that? If you're even allowed to tell me. Oh, that's right. We'll just be taking them in the Biblioplex. But I heard you all were not going to be with us. You didn't tell us where you would be. It's just that, well, you'd be excluded again. Yeah, so we're like locked away. That's the best way I can put it right now, so hopefully things will turn out alright then after this. We should really be letting you guys go by now. It's, well, while people say around you all is still a lot, sometimes it's definitely a lot less than when the year started. Thanks. Really, thanks for showing up. I guess since I'm not really gonna be doing club activities today, I'll just be here, really, studying. It's gonna be a hard one tomorrow. I should probably use the time. How are you doing? How are you doing on that as well? Well, we did kind of leave our study session to go here, so. Want to study together? I really do like you. Sure. how we do this, okay? Look, this is like the one relationship in this group that isn't A with a teacher or two with a senior who's not doing the same curriculum as you all right now, so this is like the one pair I can actually use that has, the same use. Because you all wanted to date older women, damn it. Which is fair, honestly. Completely fair. Older women, I wonder why. Everyone else is dating a senior. Well, everyone else minus Midnight, who is still maidenless until the 4th year. Honestly, respect for that. And now patronless, maidenless. Let me... Midnight? Maidenless? And patronless? I'll stop. Anyways, I guess with that being said, we can now move on to Celeste's study session. I think you were here when we explained it. What do you want to roll? Murdock is dating a teacher, so I think she's winning the most. Why is Oof Min? It's just... That's a 2 on the gay check. Well, at least you got it out of the way before rolling for whatever you want to roll. How do you want to do this? Win for homophobia.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
well, we could always make another song about the topics we'll be reviewing, right? VeggieTales. Performance again. It worked the last time. I don't see why it wouldn't work this time as well. Pokerap. Please, I haven't rolled performance in 5 years. Sure. Yeah, I'll allow it. Well, you had advantage as well. Plant song. Electrode. And gotta grow them all. Well, it works to both, give you knowledge on studying as well as calm Loreen. With your two, very rhythmic hobbies beside you, you two manage to sync up again like you haven't in a while. Loreen tapping to the tune and you creating it, you two play off of each other like one note off of the last. Striking a chord, with each other, you are able to implant this knowledge into your mind's soil. As you two, both help each other emotionally and academically. She calms down, you get a reroll. I'm planting a plant because my dad can't because he's too busy fucking my aunt. It's... Huh. It's been a while since we did that. That was nice. Thanks, really, for going here. we're making at the greenhouse. It's been a while since we spent time together. I didn't want to be the clingy one, but yeah, it really has. Do you think we start getting more? Like, after all this is done, like, I don't know, it might be a bit too early to ask this, but it's our 4th year and all. After we're done with all of this, do you think we'd, keep going? She is very red. Oh, sure. Really? I'm like hiding my face with one hand. Don't you gotta deal with your god first? I think I can make some time. And as well. The conversations start to lighten up a bit. At least after that one. You two are now in more casual talk now. Or she is, at least. Unless you have anything more to add to that, we can swap back, although Hai kinda isn't here. So... I guess you can keep going. But for now, you, Celeste, reassure Lorene. Things are alright, things will be alright, and that she knows that you're still putting your attention on her, as it's kinda been a long year for her. For now, that's how you two are, currently. That wasn't meant to be ominous, that's just me saying for now a lot. That was... I swear. Anyways, for now we'll be swapped. For now, like I said, I just say it a lot. It just came off as menacing. For now, we swap back. Waiting. For now. But yeah, we fall back to the rest of the party, or at least whoever is going with Midnight, which I believe is everyone, unless Sinetis didn't want to go to. Does Retro, do you know why they're going? Is this the right thing?
Retro here. I was being called by my sister. Aw, fuck you. I miss.
Is this the right one? Okay. Well, for now, even without Midnight, we can just play a little bit into this.
Temps.
You all start walking out into Central Campus again. Party, Polychrome minus Celeste, has been tipped off as to, the Hare twins. Oh, perfect timing. The Hare twins have apparently picked a fight or are in the process of being in a fight. At least that's according to the call from Amanda, who called midnight, but not Sinetis. Probably go handle that. But either way, as you five is it everyone? I'm pretty sure it is.
I am.
Head out. Do you do anything about people generally looking at you, or do you just go?
Sinetis ignores their existence.
We just running. Ignoring them. Okay. Well, as you all make your way through the campus, the only one talking open mic. Honestly, yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, most of the time.
It's a holiday whenever Sid.
Most of the time,
I just had it.
Retro's
I just had it unmuted for the Celeste part.
Usually talk to.
Yeah. I think you
But Retro is the most often just always open. Progress. But anyways, yeah. As you make your way towards Central Campus, you start to see like a circle of people like looking around. What is the fountain of Central Campus of the Archway Commons? There seems to be a crowd gathering in a witness to two specific individuals. Astro and Celine Hare are identifiable by their black rabbit ears, identifiable in the Hare family. I said identifiable twice in that sentence. I hate myself. And in front of them is what seems like a posse of sorts. Of definitely Silver Quill students of fourth year status. You see, now that you have gotten closer, or you hear an argument basically happening in the air. Does Discord just doesn't want to do the switching thing anymore? Okay.
Is it going no more?
You overhear something. Some things just as is this. You overhear some things just as you slowly start to walk up. Let me actually check my notes because this is actually things I wrote notes on because yep. Midnight, as you are presumably leading the charge, you'll witness a scene. That being of Astro defending Celine. But, as he's basically Astro is currently in front of Celine, so I guess it would be more like this. Heather? Astro would be in front of Celine, like in a defensive position, as Celine is more at the back. Astro seems to be the one addressing or doing the confrontation. The confrontation being to what seems like the one you recognize to be your former coworker. Now that you're kind of also jobless, so add that to the.
Nope. Girl has no life.
Damn.
As well as her posse, so her background art is actually accurate. Mid just doesn't have anything. Anyways, as now her background art is actually accurate, at least I have. Family.
No. They don't want you either.
As you overhear some things. Okay, how would these be actually worded? Okay, you overhear not Heather speaking, but one of her posse, probably the female human who just goes on about. And who are you to say you failed Hare, wearing prismatic robes and all? You're a disgrace to the name, stuff like that, and you can definitely tell that that's aimed at Astro, and you can definitely hear a lot of oohs and ahs from the crowd as just this cat fight is happening, not literally, quite close to literally. But then Astro retorts. Astro retorts back. Well, I wouldn't want to be in Silverquill anyway if it has you all. You and well, and you interject. And well, you interject, not interject. You join the fray as you start walking closer. Do you listen further in, or do you just? What do you do?
I'm just listening, man. This is some juicy shit.
You hear stuff about Astro being called a failed Hare, a disgrace to the name. He's Prismari. What right does he go up? And you go up to them. You are now up to them. And well, you hear one of them. You hear one of them, probably this one to the top right now. Look. Oh look, and there's the other failed one. What the heck is going on, brother? Huh. Well, hello there. Well, hello there, Midnight. You should be at. You should be at. You should be asking your siblings over here. From all these witnesses, they had started it, or you fight. And while Celine is kind of just looking quietly to you, I'm assuming the rest of the party is just kind of like being crowd behind Midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, explain. It's not what she's saying, bro. Well, most of it's not what she's saying. It's true. This guy over here kind of points to the guy to Heather's left. Just yeah, this one. Look at that face. This guy over here was going on about well, us really talking about our failures of the family and such, and well, I've just had enough. How are you all? How are you all able to deal with this? And you can basically kind of get the gist of it all. And Celine's just kind of here at the back. They were also. He was bad mouthing Celine too. It's just, and well. The guy that Astro was talking about just kind of goes on to like some heroes you look up to. Some heroes you look up to, they've gotten into more trouble with the school, with things in the school than anyone else has in the past 10 years or something like that. God, I can't do argumentative people because I don't get angry. You know what it sounds like.
Indeed.
This is like the opposite of how I talk. I can't do it myself. You can probably hear it in your head. You've watched the drama before. You know how this goes. This is definitely a weakness for me. I can't do people arguing. Brother, you shouldn't have stooped down to these levels. Celine goes up to you, Midnight, and just it's not just him. I was close to doing something as well, but we're sorry, brother. We're sorry, brother. And then well, the girl beside her just goes on to be. You call your brother's friends campus heroes. What have they? Vi, come on, pull yourself together. Try to act like a bitch.
Got it.
This is definitely out of my forte, so bear with me, please. Bitch ain't bitching. Some campus heroes, you guys call them. If they were anything like a hero, they would be more like Wildemir. Who?
Who the fuck was that?
Grayson.
Who the hell is that?
Grayson Wildemir.
Who?
Silverquill guy.
The
And what have you
bitch?
idiots done? Please we need to actually do something for this campus so you fuckers can live.
The dude who spread the word basically in
Yeah, the bitch.
school paper, yeah.
Yeah. The guy that made crypto. Yes, the bitch. This guy. He's not here, but I'ma pull him up. Where is it? It's, where the fuck are you? Alphabetical order, letter G. This guy.
Yeah, the bitch. That's right.
Well, as you go and say that midnight, Heather hands you a little paper and checked up with the news recently, and you see this new article written by the Strixhaven Star that has a pretty big front page. It says, or it reads, something along the lines of, "The Fox steps down. Exclusive interview written by, well, Waldemir." And well, you know who that is, as well. Apparently, this article says, or this piece of the gossip column says that, well, the masked vigilante of the campus, otherwise known as the Fox, the White Fox, whatever name you once called him, has apparently stepped down. And there's this picture in the article that's like a black and white fox mask with its straps loose and just now hanging on the floor. just hanging on the floor, and it's matte. And well, paper basically goes along the lines of, well, let me read what I actually wrote here. Ah. Campus vigilante White Fox. Campus vigilante White Fox, infamously known for activities such as, well, off campus plundering of loose magical items, in illicit trade in such items, and now most relevantly, witness to Polychrome's secret activities. As okay, I guess that tells. Uh-oh. And after all of that, it just goes on to, like, steps down, gives basically Grayson Wildemere an exclusive interview as to motivations and specific insights as to the activities of Polychrome. And it basically confirms as to who has been leaking the information about you all. And Grayson is now just, well, being regarded amongst Silverquill, it seems, as this new hero of the campus, as having, well, both pinned down this elusive vigilante, not really good guy, not really bad guy, and has gotten him to basically speak out about things he's witnessed. Most prominently, as the paper sells, you guys. So Silverquill is basically just on a high horse right now, because they did something. Unlike you guys, which they say. What have you been doing this past month?
Fucking your mom, that's right.
I'm gonna give the paper to Gyan or whatever. Or whoever. Read shit. I'll read it. Yeah, you basically get that kind of stuff. It goes on about details, one of which being, well, White Fox admits to having witnessed Polychrome's activities during their first academic year, having broken into Dapplewing Manor and organized a heist and stuff like that. Other students present include, and it doesn't list just you guys, it lists other names, like even Cadorus, well, who else was there? It was Cadorus, it was Quintilius, it was even the Silverquill girl. What is this dude on about? Whatever he's on about, one thing that you can confirm is undeniable is that whatever this Fox or Grayson admits, it's accurate. It's accurate information as to what you guys done. Maybe written in a way that definitely misconstrues you all to be, well, more heinous in the words used, but it's accurate. You guys did break into Dapplewing Manor. You did set off the alarms and took some stuff with you. You've done certain things, including unauthorized entry into the sewers during your 3rd year. It's accurate information, but it's being portrayed as, well, you know. And it claims that the witness, the White Fox, who still remains anonymous apparently, had confessed to Grayson Valdemir, and due to this, Grayson, is now being essentially pedestaled by the Silver Quill community as having done actual heroism, journalistic heroism. What the heck do we do about this? While it definitely paints you guys in a bad light, he wrote facts. There is definitely an opinionated statement in the lines, because it's the gossip column, of course. But he wrote true things. And you don't know which pisses you off more. The fact that he's an ass, or the fact that he's right. And you may interact with each other should you wish. You're all here, I presume. The crowd's just basically waiting to see what happens next.
Just thinking.
This is a roleplay session, goddammit. Roleplay in my role-playing game.
Ow. Stop biting me, bitch. Oh, Snow's dead.
I'm dying IRL and online.
No.
I'm gonna look to the bitches again. So? Not impressed then? Alright then. While you were all off doing, well, whatever it is you've been holed up in for the past month, avoiding eye contacts and all, public opinion has shifted. You guys, well, whatever you may think of yourselves, have had your time, and, well, some of you haven't moved on to that. And, well, she kind of nods towards Astro over here, is kind of getting ready to throw another punch. We just want him to learn that as well. Whatever image you're painting of us is probably not true, because you'll ultimately never know what we've gone through, no matter what expose comes out, so just leave us be. We're not asking for much. The siblings have nothing to do with what we do, so don't ever mess with them again. Fair enough. I will leave you be. But for now, I also have this. Astro Hare. And Astro kind of gulps. Besides from this offense, we've also identified you as having committed other acts worthy of reprimand. Some of which include, and she has a receipt. And she lists off some certain things. Well, some of which just include tardiness, just general unwellness, and what kind of just finishes off the list. A list of some minor things that kind of more resemble someone who was more just. Okay, we can't help with that. And as the final point, graffiti in the dormitories disallowed. Detention. Shit. Okay, we can't help with that.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I can't really do much about on that, but you did this to yourself. He wasn't alone in that. And Celine steps forward. Celine, what are you doing? Saving your ass. Oh, how so? We we communicate with each other. I I didn't stop him. Acts of neglect. And what do you suppose we are to do with this information? Lessen him, give some to me too. He's not fully to blame. Very so. Shared short sentence. Tension bog. Tomorrow. Fine. Just for one day, since you were so nice. And you may now all disperse. Heather commands the crowd. Things are done here. And well, they start to walk off. And now you are all left here.
Well,
Well, that was something.
Hmm.
Maybe you need to teach your siblings some manners. You two need to behave from now on. We're sorry, brother. I apologize on behalf of them. Go mid go. Be a good big bro. It's just they were saying a lot of nasty things about you guys, and you know I can just put up with that. Insult me all they like. If the moment they start talking about you guys, well, they've got it all wrong. They don't even know you all. It is definitely very frustrating to have people talk about acquaintances you know without them knowing much or even equal to you. Exactly what she said.
hmm.
And, you know, I just accidentally threw a punch towards the guy, so what for? I mean, he's a fourth year after all, he should have been able to react in time. Sloppy mage, if I had to say.
Well, you can't really do much about people talking, because, well, when people talk, people listen.
Hmm.
I appreciate it, brother, but you should not have fought them. Fighting these idiots won't change what they believe, so please refrain from doing this again. Just ignore them next time. Their words have no impact on us anyway. Celine kinda looks at you like with a genuinely impressed face. I'll keep it in mind, but yeah, you were right about the other things. You guys can't do anything about that. I have to answer for them myself. We do. Why did you? That was so dumb. Why did you drag yourself into this? I mean, yeah, you did know some of what I did, but not all of it. She was clearly looking for a reason. They were clearly looking for a reason to detain or to incriminate both of us. That much was clear from her intent. I just gave her the reason to lessen yours. Yeah, but you dragged yourself into it when you didn't even need to. Who else is gonna be taking care of your sorry ass? Come on! Proud of you two. Don't believe what they said, alright? Can you just nod at that? But seriously, the detention bog? That... come on. You know how much I hate Witherbloom. I mean, that place gets messy with my fur. Believe me, I know the feeling well. Well, at least it's just for tomorrow. You'll be welcome for me being there as well. Yeah. I am. Well, you guys kind of did deserve the detention for misbehaving. Astro looks away. That I can agree. Well, guess we know what we'll be doing after exams tomorrow. Shouldn't be that bad. It's just one afternoon. But in Witherbloom, though, I mean, have you seen the place? Yes, I have. I do. I do some herbology there from time to time. God, why do they have to make a detention facility all the way smack dab in the middle of nowhere there? It's effective. Fair. Witherbloom, huh? They say Witherbloom and tomorrow, which is the detention bog. I mean, anyone here can make me. I mean, there's also just Murdock who has keen mind. Everyone other than Murdock can make me an intelligence check if you wanna make a connection in your mind.
Sure.
Murdock just knows keen mind. His keen mind.
Just
Check?
Intelligence.
Okay.
Wow. Sinetis remembers. Midnight doesn't. Arleigh does. But, well, whatever. And is Sid here?
He's typing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Everyone other than Midnight. The rest of you can kind of put two and two together, like Witherbloom, detention bog area. Kind of like you start to remember some things that specifically Professor Veralda said to you. Tomorrow you'll be having. Wait, no. Okay, wait, it's not. Fuck, I got my own timeline wrong. God damn it. This also applies to what I said to Celeste. Never mind, I'm sleepy. Okay, tomorrow is your not. Yeah, your exams weren't today. Your exams were tomorrow, so both these two and Lorraine the day after tomorrow. That's what happens. Tomorrow you'll be having your exams in Witherbloom campus. Because, well, Professor Veralda Lang has some things to discuss with you after it, and because, well, you need a private hall for reasons. One of which being to discuss, well, Lila, as apparently tomorrow something will be. Well, tomorrow she will be informed about part of her nature, or maybe just informed in total. The day after that, maybe this is something that Celeste would know or have mentioned to you, or is just something you pass by to know. The day after your exams in the same area, Lila would be engaging in what is essentially her preparations for her thesis study, which is specifically to act as a speaker to talk to and console with students who have been sent to the detention bog in order to essentially just give them some words, give them some kind words, rather than it being alone in a room with a professor or instructor. She has as part of her thesis study to be one person who can essentially talk talk to people and give them some reassurance as a fellow student. As it's while it's not her fourth year, it's just that she was proactive and chose to start preparing for her thesis starting the third year. And you put two and two together, well, other than Midnight, that these two would be under Lila, likely. You may talk. Everyone other than Midnight, apparently. And Gyan. Oh, and Gyan.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Talk to each other. You got a moment? Sag. Celeste, are you immediately returning, or are you just gonna be sticking with Lorraine for a good amount of the day? Need to BRB.
So high chance these are gonna meet with Lila at the tension bog, basically.
Yeah. Take a guess.
Take a guess.
Okay.
It's kind of gay.
Well, it's only for one day, but I think you won't be alone there. Anyway, shouldn't be that hard to deal with.
Well, you all can just. We're gonna to wait for us for a bit here. Got anything else you want to say to each other?
I got nothing.
I guess while you're here, Astro will ask you, Midnight. Hey, speaking of which, where have you guys been? Don't ask. Confidential information. How exhilarating. You don't want to know, we don't want to tell. Ooh, sounds juicy. Secret
Might be best if you don't know.
What Blueberry said. Does it have to do with the murder robot? And Celine just covers his mouth. The what now? The murder rope and covers mouth.
Robot.
The constructs. They were there. They fought with you.
Yeah.
They got blown up several times as well.
They got dragged out by the one with the grappling hook.
They were there.
Yeah, it's best not to just say that out loud, maybe.
No, not really. This wouldn't happen. This would have happened either way. Just don't tell anyone about those. No, I've made sure he doesn't. I made sure he doesn't. Also, those words should never come out of your mouth again. Menacing stare. Sweat drops.
Gee. Just the stare.
We should
I
have
squint
the eye.
zoom in
We
camera.
should have the I as a soundboard thing. That
Pretty much. We should.
We should. Just don't make it longer than 5 seconds because we'll get, I don't know.
And also
stricken by
don't make the
YouTube.
audio ear piercing.
BRB gonna go with that. Yep.
Oh my god.
Just make it like the 4 seconds so we don't get stricken every time we use it. Though I presume it might be safe. Who knows? But yeah. I'm guessing, well, unless you have anything more to each other here, you can just talk to each other while you return to your places. Otherwise, we're just eating on Yatsu. After this, we're just gonna go to exams. So now that you've got, be right back as well.
Wow, everyone's BRBing.
Meanwhile, Quantrix, the two watch the Barbie movie.
Oh my god.
I haven't
I
watched
keep hearing that
Barbenheimer.
song now from the movie.
Okay, in Celery also, yes, Celery. I need to remind you all that it's called that. Among Celery, who is Barbie and who is Oppenheimer? Who watches which?
I still don't get what Oppenheimer is.
It's it's like the Animal Crossing and Doom releasing on the same day. Oppenheimer and Barbie premiered on theaters on the same day. The dude who made the atomic bomb. So it's
Oh.
yeah. So remember when like Animal Crossing and Doom released on the same day? It's that again, but with movies. Like
I
it's,
saw like
it's
TikToks of people watching Barbie, and then at the next
like
door, the Oppenheimer explosion can
yeah,
be heard.
yeah, like I saw the Barbenheimer memes and immediately had flashbacks to like Doom and Animal Crossing. Mamma Mia and
it's
Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, when two things release on the same day, people just love to like meme on it, and Barbenheimer is the newest thing. As a nerd, I need to watch it. Yeah. Lorraine would know the choreography to Barbie Girl.
Naga. She gotta dance it.
Lorraine knows the choreography to Barbie Girl. Barbie is canon now. This is what we've decided while we're waiting.
If there's a TikTok in this world, I'm pretty sure Lorraine will be a dance TikToker.
Sending, but specifically for videos, it's 6 seconds only. We reinvented Vine. No, it isn't Vine. It's Entangle.
Entangle?
Get the Entangle app on your social stone. Record 6-second viral clips and share with your friends.
Oh, what the heck was that?
That's just me hitting the desk. Anyways, we're just waiting. Talk to each other. I don't know.
Oh, what are we gonna do with the newspapers, though? Can't really
Hey, that's a
do
good
much
topic.
about
Yeah, that's a good topic
it
to bring up.
spreading. I mean, they're not wrong, but who is the White Fox?
Yeah, he never did it. He never did write about that, yes. It just says that apparently he stepped down, he was the witness, and, well, I guess the only person who would really know, you presume, is Grayson.
He's a bitch.
Let's find Grayson and kill him.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Wow.
I killed my dad. I can kill some little bitch.
Arleigh senses the groups. Arleigh senses the groups. Now much lower threshold for committing genocide. Arleigh is worried.
I mean,
Pretty
you
much.
saw what Murdock has in her
She should
closet.
be.
I think that it's pretty obvious.
You just saw a bunch of skeletons go out of Murdock's
Let's
room.
go talk with Grayson.
Most
Nice.
of them Naga skeletons.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Jojo. It's just called Jojo and there's
Exactly
a rock.
5 seconds.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Then that should be good.
Yeah, Arleigh was talking about the newspaper.
Okay, go back to your newspaper conversation.
I mean, there ain't really much else we can do. You can go to the person who's writing them and beat the shit out of them, but that's about it. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep talking.
Well, I mean, what's written isn't really wrong, but also the way they wrote it, it's kind of off-putting.
Yeah.
Gyan's an X.
X.
Exxon. I guess. But well, what are we gonna do about it? I say we just ignore it. That's what I'm doing. It's working pretty well for me.
But
Conceal.
maybe we should think about people who aren't us and getting to deal with these.
Oh god, I booted up Hades. No, Hades, no, I don't. Close Hades.
Yes, hey,
People who aren't us who read them. Well,
well, pretty sure you're not just forgetting that maybe Amanda and the others are also being asked like this.
oh no, they definitely are.
Exactly. So,
Yeah, you now all kind of realize that it's not just you guys being dragged into this. The people who are closest to you are kind of being, well, dealing with it now too.
Well,
they're the ones pretty much keeping themselves updated with what people are talking about, and we're just stuck in our new dorms.
I want to know who the fox is. Yeah,
Even if we can't do a lot, we should at least do something to keep their mind off of it.
and these
the
people.
most we can
Yeah.
do is something else. What are we gonna do? Stage something to make them stop thinking about it? Oh, Polyworm killed the dragon. Oh wow, they saved us. That's not gonna work.
I mean,
Well,
obviously.
if I remember correctly, people already think we've staged the shit we do, so that's fun.
And these people care about you. They're gonna get themselves involved.
Oh, there's not really much we can do. Actually, maybe we can like Murdock. You know how to make a stink bomb?
Stink bomb the newspaper office. We should
That
just
was
talk
the
with
exact
Grayson.
idea.
Two options we have are ask campus authorities for help or confront Grayson ourselves. Not all of us, only some of us.
That could work.
A select few stares at Sinetis. No swords.
No swords. Don't mean nothing about fists, though.
Guess we could make something similar, but why are you thinking about that? I'm swordless now too.
Well, just like, make a couple of them. Like, put like enough in there to make the building unbearable for like a week or so, and they're not gonna focus on us anymore, are they? And we blame it on the first years.
Like,
I don't think that's a good idea. She just says that with a deadpan tone.
No, I think it's a good idea.
Besides, no one can even get in our dorms. They just think we did it ourselves.
I mean, all of my ideas have been shot down, so I guess I'm just doing whatever you guys are doing.
we can talk to Grayson, maybe not include others in his exposés and such.
And what if he doesn't want to listen?
We can just isolate ourselves, but they're still out here.
From what I'm hearing, they see him as a hero because of the stuff he's writing, so...
Because of two things. One, getting, presumably, the White Fox to step down and be not a vigilante. And two, also using that to talk about you guys.
Sinetis has forgotten about the White Fox part.
If he doesn't listen, we can make him listen.
I'm good at that.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't like where this is going. That's their perception. We can't change what people think, but we can just talk to them and come to an agreement. Gyan, give me an insight check. Just to remind you of what you all, in character and out of character, know of Grayson. Wow, the thing is shit at. You can have advantage. I think you were one of the ones who interacted the most with him before.
Oh wow.
You can have advantage.
One more.
Yes, just a bit of enchantment.
There you go.
There you go. With your memory of Grayson Wildemere, you remember a couple things. One, he's a shrewd individual. He is the son of I don't remember the exact details. I actually know that I did send family lore about the Wildemeres to Retro's DMs in the same DMs that I sent Murdock's backstory to, secretly.
I remember.
But what you do know about the Wildemeres is that, well, Grayson is the son of what is essentially the Wildemere name is that of a business tycoon, basically. He's in the economics club, whatever it was called, the business club, and well, one thing that you can put two and two together is that, well, all of this gossip and all of the papers flying away, business in the star is booming.
Yeah, that's what Sinetis was gonna try to say. It's like he seems like an attention.
You can put together a motive as to what his likely motive is. That's what I was trying to say. As while he is currently the gossip columnist of the Strixhaven Star, he's also with I think, let me get the name of the extracurricular. Where did I put it? I should just look at the roll, not the Roll20 module, the D&D Beyond module. Extracurriculars, yeah, he's the gossip columnist of the Strixhaven Star, who is basically promoted right now during the fourth year, but currently he is also the extracurriculars. Where is it? Extracurricular. Of course, in that case, that doesn't work. It is the Future Entrepreneurs of Strixhaven. That's what he's also a part of. We'll find another way to make him listen before we get to that part. It won't, physically, at least. Facepalm. I think it's obvious now that once we do talk to him, it'll eventually be announced to everyone. So best try not to fall back to whatever those plans you have in mind. Exactly. We'll also have to choose our words wisely. The Barbie movie. I haven't watched it. Looks at the funny little spell called Guy Shake at next level.
That'd be fun.
You know what's also funny? Arleigh gets that next level.
Druids get it too.
Yep.
They get it. They get it.
Arleigh has it.
I'm guessing Bard
Yeah,
also gets it. It definitely feels like it could be a Bard thing.
Well, I could see Bard doing
Everyone gets it 3 times. Imagine having spell slots.
that. Hey.
Hey, patronless. Oh god, a lot of people get it. Damn.
I could no, I can't. I don't think.
I mean, no, you don't. That's a 5th level spell. You cannot.
I get 4th. That's about it. And that's like at level fucking 16. I can get an item that gets me it though. That's about it.
And also Midnight's thing. Right, no magic. I mean, kind of. You can still Eldritch Blast. For Mark's reference, hello. Midnight angered patron mother, patron mommy. Sadist demon mommy was angered. Midnight fought back. He's kind of struggling to be a warlock right now. Pretty much everything is on our tab right now. I'll just spam Vicious Mockery.
You have that?
Yes.
Since
think
fucking
it's-
when?
I think it's one of his like first level like Strixhaven feat.
Oh.
Not well, whatever Strixhaven feat. It's a Silver Quill thing probably. I remember he's used it. Like not often, but he has.
I was confused with that, like, Bard. I was
Yeah,
like,
Silver Quills get Bard spells.
I can see it.
Makes sense.
He started with a Cloak of Billowing. Him having Vicious Mockery makes sense. Getting your magic back is something. That should come from our own effort. Otherwise, he'll end up right back here.
I mean, does he really need his magic back? Like,
Mhm.
he can swing a sword pretty effectively, right?
Well, you tell him, Midnight.
Like,
He doesn't have multi-attack. Well, that also
oh,
came
so
from
he
his
was
magic.
cheating. I see.
He was cheating, I see. Maybe I should have just taken the deal with her. Oh no. The consequences of my actions. How he'll get his magic back is something we could at least help him with. Wait till you find out how my weapons work.
You have a fucking robot following you around. I know your shit's not normal, especially with those spaghetti arms.
Spaghetti arms. Wow.
Hey, they're at least pasta.
Reminds me when I called spaghetti cereal once.
Hey, I can still beat you up with my brain. Spaghetti is pasta. They're at least thicker pasta.
Thick stuff.
What was that long, thick noodle? Yeah, that was what I was trying to say. I don't know the name of.
Which
one?
one?
Yeah, there are multiple.
That answers your question.
One of those. Those are what his arms are.
They're certainly not thick. Arleigh's stronger than Gyan.
Is she? Ah, this
I
is
think Arleigh
their
had 10
tokens.
strength.
She has
and
10
then Gyan
strength,
had,
yeah.
like 9.
Yeah, Gyan has 9.
And she has a staff she needs to swing around. Kind of makes sense.
He has gauntlets
Yeah.
and
that's
works
also
with
that.
tools.
He works with technology. He doesn't need strength.
He smiths.
Like a bitch. You can't smith properly without the muscles.
You
Yes,
don't need muscles if you're doing.
Okay, anyways,
Tech
pasta
work.
aside. Yeah, you can go back to what you're saying. Like, okay, which thing on our plate should we deal with?
Let's see. We got exams. We got midnight. That whole thing.
Then we got
Thesis.
then we got raiding the arcane basement of the entire school.
Oh yeah, that. I think
That
that's
as
Murdock.
well.
Yeah, it's Murdock's thing.
How did Arleigh agree to that?
Everything just happened so fast. I honestly can't remember.
How did Arleigh agree to raid the biblioplex?
Sinetis has been being asked about it, so he.
Like, I can see literally everyone agreeing to it, but Arleigh? Why did she agree?
Because it's funny.
Pretty sure I
Because somebody-
said something, but like I
Why
can't.
are you raiding the
remember
biblioplex? Well, specifically, Murdock wants something from under it. But well, of course, they're not gonna allow you. It's the snake thing. You need to get. Yeah. I don't think that's the best idea for now. Don't worry, guys.
I think the one
out
thing
of
Arleigh can
character.
think of is
Yeah.
these guys need a healer, so she
Yeah,
kind of has
these
to
guys
join.
need to keep. I need to keep them alive. Yeah, don't worry, guys. It's just that you will get moments to tackle all of these. It's just that. Yep. I want to see what you guys are in character prioritizing. There will be opportunities to do a lot of these. Don't worry. It's just the first trimester.
Oh my god, it's raining.
Rain.
Raining here finally.
It's currently just the first trimester, so you guys got opportunities to do it. So
Well,
I wanna
obviously
see-
exams are the first one since it's the next day after.
Yeah.
After
Exams
that,
start
it's
tomorrow.
About.
Exams are tomorrow. Your friends and siblings going to detention is the day after.
Yeah, the snake thing should be best if Mid has his magic back.
If he ever gets it back. You can assume
That's
he
why we're
will.
trying. Can the spell refueling ring help Mid, or does that just not work?
Yeah, we've already discussed that. The spell refueling ring gives back up to a third
Oh
level
yeah,
slot.
it's third level.
He has
Can't
fourth
bring
level
fourth.
slots. And then we'll get empty fifth level slots next level. He will get fifth level slots next level, but they will be empty.
We'd love to see it.
Watch him pray to a god in Strixhaven.
Pray to the Otiug.
To the OTG.
Bo still owes us for saving his ass.
You got magic here. Otiug patron.
I have no magic. Well, I do, but
Oh, Lord of shit and garbage, grant me your magic.
I don't get third level spells until like level fucking 13.
Do you need them, honestly?
Not really.
I'm a prey to
Like, the
Celeste
best-
X.
The best second thing I would probably take is Fireball, but I deal more damage than a Fireball anyway. I guess it's good AoE though.
Unless there's like 5 creatures right next to each other and none of your allies are there as well. More
He's gonna
reliably than
have
Fireball,
fucking
too.
Scorching Ray and Burning Hands.
Anyways.
I am more reliable than your goddamn fireballs.
Anyways, I guess, have we ended the conversation?
Yeah, I think so.
That's alright then. As you all make your way back and ruminate on what you all plan to do eventually, you all, at least for now, consider that your first priority is exams, which we will be going to now. I guess if you really need it, short rest would count, but because exam mechanics, things count as the same day, we are to move on to
Nice.
Witherbloom campus.
You got a short rest? Is that right?
Yeah, if you it's just for
I could have action surged and second winded something.
let me see. I remember this should be in Fredbot. Yeah, this should be right.
I don't think I can do anything before it
Yep.
starts, so yeah.
Also, you meet back up with Celeste. When do you go? When do you go back?
Good question.
Next week.
Just misses the exam entirely.
Probably. Like, you'd probably be stretching your, leave. Like, if you stay the whole day, but, I mean, who's gonna enforce it? I mean, they were kind of vague. Probably raise the bot because this track is quiet. I'm gonna cast Borrowed Knowledge for Medicine before we start. Yeah, who's gonna take me back? Watch me get enhanced ability. Are we actually gonna answer that? Like when Celeste comes back? Because we can move on otherwise. Do you just meet up in the exam space? Or do you come back on the same day? Track is really quiet.
Well, I guess I'm just coming back.
I guess I have to come back on the same day. Otherwise, I'm going to hell or something. Yeah. Well, assuming you come back, the rest of you can start to prepare. Okay, I'm getting anime barred. This thing is way too quiet. Anyways, as Celeste comes back, you all prepare to head to Witherbloom. How does... Okay, other than Murdock, anyone else doing anything? Why did you just die? Huh. Why? Join us in... What? Huh. It does that sometimes.
I also have
Fine,
enhanced
Fred.
ability, but I think we remember it being more concentration thing.
Well, for now, I'm just gonna have you all for an hour. Yeah. The thing that we've established that if you have a concentration effect active, it's gonna mess with your exams because, well, you're actually concentrating.
Yeah, it's why I never use anything in exams anyway, aside from inspiration and stuff.
Yeah, concentration effects are gonna affect your exam roll because, well, it quite literally is your concentration. Give yourself a second brain, and sure,
I gotta
I'll allow it. But
I gotta
otherwise,
put the bot up.
you're mentally super multitasking. Okay, you've all met
Can't use the
one way or
19, I'm
another.
assuming, but we'll see.
Or one way or another, you've all met up outside of your exam hall in Witherbloom campus. Yay, we're back here.
Fuck this shithole.
Anything you all say to each other before you head in and presumably meet Veralda?
I'm gonna die.
Well, good luck on exams, I guess.
Don't
He
fail,
studied
guys.
enough. We should do it fairly.
Good luck. Good luck. As you walk in and enter, you see a mostly empty space, for it is, well, of course, reserved for you all. At the end of it, you see one Professor Veralda Lang. Good luck, have fun. Who sees you all and flashes you a smile. You may all take your seats. I have a few things to address to you lot before we commence. Sits all the way at the back. Sits at the front.
I'm gonna go to that seat to the right of me. This
Bardic?
is-
Did you give people Bardic? Left middle.
I'll take right middle then.
Familiars are just gonna sit at the side. Or familiars and
Familiars should be
companions.
taking tests of their own. Lazy
Bottom
fuck.
left, baby. Top left, then. Wow, everyone took their own. Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay, who's getting Bardic?
And who died?
You could have done that before entering, so I'll allow it. Everyone. Okay, you have. Yeah, I guess yeah. All of them. Yeah, you do have enough now. That is correct.
Damn.
Yep,
Oh,
20 charisma.
Yo.
Everyone has a Bardic dice.
nice.
Which dice is it? The D8?
D8. It's roll twice, take higher.
Oh, okay.
It's like advantage.
Roll twice,
Then
take
we
higher. I'll take note of
we
that.
get temp HP from it as well.
No, that's the saving throw. Skill checks is roll d8 twice, take higher, or roll the die twice, take higher for skill checks. For saving throws, you gain temp HP. For an attack roll, it does thunder damage.
You're getting disowned if you still fail.
Smack the shit out of my paper
You got
Veralda.
rerolls. You got that.
for someone to roll 3 nat ones in a row.
Veralda addresses you all and starts to go on about, well, welcome to your first trimester exams for arcane herbology. And the subject of the course will be vegetation identification. Now, this is normally how I would address the class, but seeing as to we are a special case, I would like to. I would like to first of all thank you all for accommodating our professors and well involved individuals' instructions as to how we are to handle your situation. Should things turn out well, this should hopefully be your last day of needing to accommodate this lifestyle. I don't know if she had this accent before, but it is now. Anyways, now before we start, I would like to remind you all to take a seat, as you have already done. Uh, remember the knowledge that you have gained, and try not to do any unsavory acts. But kind of giggles at that. Oh yeah, chaotic neutral. Anyways, any questions people have?
I don't think so.
Nope. Let's just get this over with. Okay. Let me just do this. And this. Alright. Why are we doing this in Witherbloom in all places? Alright. Well, I would warn you all that if you've raised the volume of the bot, please lower it, because I'm about to switch track and you might get blasted. As you have no further questions, she hands out the papers as they each apparate onto your desks. Your first exam of the 4th year begins. And we get to do an exam. It's been a while since we've done this. I'll roll you through it once again. Okay. Let me pull up the module on my phone so I can read your messages. Okay, let's do this. Okay, first of all, Strixhaven, let me open it. I should have done this beforehand, but I'm sleepy. Sid can hear again, that's good. Okay. Your first exam is of Arcane Herbology, Vegetation Identification. As with all exams we've done before this, it will be done in 2 phases. The first phase, let's start this, is regarding Flora's arcane properties. You must correctly select properties of samples as Verdan conjures up some arcane plants on each of your desks. You are to identify them for their properties and use the samples given to you to infer an answer, requiring a nature check.
No.
What?
A nature check.
Can we
Nature?
save the Bardic?
I'm not gonna tell you the DC of the exam, but you are free to interpret based on
Was
what
it
I've
nature
implied.
or I can't
Nature.
hear because of the... Okay, nature.
Past life.
What was Bardic again? How much was it? A
D8.
No, twice.
And I use Flash of Genius once or both times. You can use it for both times. Each
Oh,
is
God.
essentially a round. You have rerolls. Remember, inspiration
Hey.
is different from a reroll. A reroll is you reroll the whole thing and you take the new one. Inspiration is advantage. So you can use inspiration first and then
I
reroll.
haven't rolled yet because I'm thinking of what I should dab. I don't trust myself. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, Celeste.
I
Remember,
We can't...
Okay.
if you wish to level up, you need to pass, aka get at least one right.
I'm gonna add.
I'll Flash of
Are we
Genius
allowed to
this.
use- We're not allowed to use friendship in this, right?
That requires people to respond. Which, who knows? I mean, who knows with Veralda?
You're gonna
have
be
it
like, yo, how was your Saturday? Oh, it was nice. Had nothing to do with the test. That's how I friendship.
I will. Okay. Would I know? Let's do it like this. If you individually, this applies to everyone individually, want to know, you can use your reaction for the round, aka what would be the Flash of Genius or whatever. Your reaction to the round to get an insight check on Veralda. But in consequence, your next roll on the next phase would be at a -D4.
Fuck that. That's not worth it. That's not worth it at all.
Otherwise, you can just risk it right now.
You know what? We just gotta pass once. I don't need to ace shit. I'm gonna use the Bardic on this. I don't.
Rerolls are like, you roll it, then you have to take that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roll twice, take the higher, so it's a +6, so it's 25.
Okay, who's used the Bardic? Sinetis?
I have, yeah. If I only need to pass
should I
once,
use
I
it?
might as well make sure one is high as hell.
Should I use it? Let's see. I mean... I'll use it. I won't risk just losing one more. I already have a high roll anyway. Roll twice, take the higher, so that's a 24.
Okay. I'm guessing these two don't use theirs yet. Talk about overkill. Alright.
Bitch, the DC could be 30 for all we know.
Better
Alright.
safe than sorry.
As you move on to the next
Thing is
phase,
overkill. It's not.
for once, you don't see a blank space to write an essay in.
Thank God.
Specimen identification. You are given specimens of flora with arcane uses, and you must recall, based on sight, smell, and texture, what they are, requiring a survival check.
Oh, survival. See what survival is. Survival is a flat D20.
We actually have to do this for IRL lab exams. What the fuck, my survival is even worse.
That's a 10. I'm gonna use a reroll. How many? There were 3 or 2?
A reroll can only be used once in the round.
Yeah, I'm talking about like how many phases are there to the test?
This just these two.
Okay, I might as well use the reroll. See what I get.
Inspiration.
7. Okay.
It went from a 10 to a 7.
You can't use inspiration, right? Once you use the reroll.
You can.
Okay, I'll use beloved. Let's see what I get. Hopefully it's better.
Snow was survival. Hey guys,
Well, fuck it.
I'm staying at level 8. What's up?
Wait, what was it again?
Survival.
So I should be good at survival. I have a reroll still. Let's see. And
Sinetis is fine with just passing.
I'll oh wait.
11 and 5.
I'll reroll. Why not? Nah, that's worse.
Oh my god, Celeste. I assume I can't Flash of Genius one of those? I mean, do you want to try? What are you trying to do with it? Add to your own or add to someone else? To Celeste. Well, you can try. You'd have to... Yeah, you'd have to, like, visibly do it. It is something that can be seen. Up to you to figure out whether or not this would be allowed. Stella, make the call. I want modify memory, please.
Modify memory, the teacher. You didn't see me cheating.
You can use inspiration once you reroll. You just can't use 2 inspirations on the same roll, you just can't use 2 rerolls on the same roll. That's a 33.
Well, I'm hoping I pass.
Oh hey, you have you broke a 30, you gain inspiration if you don't already have it. If she catches us when we go to detention, we're already here. Yeah, we do that.
Did you forget?
Yeah. We did it in the vacation session too, with like talking to the dragon thing. Okay, Flash of Genius myself. Okay, if you break a 30, you gain inspiration. Well, if you do that, then Celeste won't have it. Are you sure? Celeste won't level.
Are you really just leaving her behind, man?
Arleigh shoots Gyan a look of shame.
She's right there as well.
Stop being selfish, SMH. Yeah, but can I even do it? That's for you to find out. This is a unique circumstance where you're not with a whole class and you're just with specifically Veralda and each other.
I could have used the book, but you're already rolled anyway.
Yep. Fuck it, I'll try it. Celeste, you received a bonus. What else do you want to do with it? You can only really Flash of Genius the second roll since you already Flash of Genius yourself on the first. Talk to each other, what does that do? Nine. You have no more rerolls, Inspiration, Beloved. The book? The book was only before you roll. The book needs to be called. The moment you start rolling, the book won't apply. Can I use a friendship die? If you do it, do it. Have everything if I can give it. Come on. She gave you all Bardic. Help her.
I will action surge for Celeste. Because I can. That's all I can do.
I mean, I'm not saying no.
I don't know what that is. I don't think it does anything.
13. I'll have everything if I can give it. Okay, I have a question. Does everybody have one charge of inspiration of any kind?
No, I use Beloved, but I have regular inspiration.
Any inspiration?
I have inspiration.
Does everyone other than Celeste have one of an inspiration type? Beloved,
one.
DM. Do
I
all
have one.
5 of you have an inspiration type?
Oh my god.
I have multiple. Yeah, you just
I
need
have
one.
Beloved on me.
From what I can see, everyone has at least one charge of general inspiration, whatever. If all of you expend one of each of yours, and I will have to emphasize that this is seen visibly in some sort of way, so this isn't just a god thing. This represents some sort of act you are all doing together. If everybody spends one charge of any type of inspiration you have, Celeste can get one last reroll. It's basically trading 5 for 1.
I'm down for it.
So I can roll another 5. But you still keep the +4 from Gyan's Flash and the D4. You still keep that. You still keep the modifiers you gain from the Flash of Genius and the Friendship die. Yeah. Are you trading 5 for 1? Yes, yes. The other 3? Make
I'll
sure.
do it.
Alright. Yes, yes. Snow as well. I believe yes. Alright then. One last chance. Yeah, we couldn't hear you. Just dice purge. The 15 would have been enough.
Was that the real roll?
I knew it.
Oh, well, that's... Jesus Christ.
Well, this is awkward. If only you were a halfling. So about the 15 she rolled first. I mean, how many inspirations do you all have left?
That was my last one. I didn't have
Okay.
those.
Who still has whatever? Who still has whatever? Does lucky work? Okay, lay all of your cards. Inspiration, lucky, anything that's similar in nature. No, he still has it. He hasn't used it. I think. Yeah. Reroll into inspiration I just got. Survival student die. This is definitely interesting. Because okay. I need to wait for Snow to say stuff. Like list them out in chat like what Yatsu did. One inspiration, one reroll, 2 flash, 1 inspiration. Can she use a friendship die from all of us? She's already used the die. And if that reroll was represented from you all just doing a little sneaky, this is now you all just, by the way, actively doing something to help. If you do this, you've given fuck all about caring about being spotted now. I will just have to say that as well.
I would rather not that happen. To be fair, I have nothing else left anyway, so I don't think I can do much.
I don't think I can either.
Because do you not have anything else, Retro Sinetis?
I got second wind and action surge. And I'm not about to use them on a test just in case a fucking bog dragon bursts through the door or something.
I will allow the action surge.
How the fuck is that gonna work? I
Do you?
flex so hard.
I will say that this will now only work if all 5 of you have something. This is the only way it'll work for the 15 to count. Because Action Surge I'd allow it to be its own type of reroll for this specific scenario, but everything that applies like a reroll, the reroll dice you have for the exams, inspiration from the DM, beloved, everything that rerolls a d20 or gives advantage to a d20 that you would have, Action Surge would count. Empty all of it, and you get 15. It only works if all 5 of you do it. Do you take it? All of everything we have, or one each for all 5? All of what you have. This is your last chance. That affects a d20. So Flash of Genius dies d4 dice. That would mean all of lucky. Celeste, do I still have to pay my debt if I do this, or?
Can I use second wind instead?
No.
Damn.
It'll only work with action surge. Some people will lose more than others. But that must be a sacrifice you are willing to make. This is your bard's level up. Are you putting it all on the table? Who is, and if who is, who isn't? The who isn't kind of won't make it happen because you need all of it. I'll use all my lucky if everyone's doing it.
What about my spell slots?
No. I laid my terms, it's only the action surge.
Yeah, man, no, I'll do it.
Then you spend the action surge, and now this is just... Okay,
Wait, I wanna... you remember... what? Breton's mushy.
okay,
This
just
is like us actively cheating,
yeah,
right?
you've now just stepped out of your seats.
No.
Do you not?
Want to do it.
Then it won't happen. Then nothing will change. It has to be the entire collective.
You guys think it's worth it? If you think it is, then I'll do it. But like... Oh, who's that? What the fuck is that? Oh.
Celeste will not level up if we don't do this.
The thing is, I would rather not. That's why I'm leaving it up to you guys.
She would get 5th level spells.
Bard can bard more. Fuck it. We've done worse. I'll do it. I killed my dad. This ain't shit.
I don't know about the last one, but yes. Okay. Now you've all... 15 plus 8 counts. +15 plus 9, yeah. Okay, then let's do this one last. Then let's do this one last time for this phase. Do what we've done before. List your scores in the format of.
I don't remember. I gotta go back.
Let me read back.
Please remember.
I think, yeah, I for sure know I rolled a 24 on the first one. Then I rolled
lost
that.
them.
I
I
read
don't know where the
that.
fuck they are. Wait a fuck. Oh, BRB.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, did he just left?
Oh, hey, me and Celeste rolled the same thing. It's raining here now and it's getting cold.
And Retro's gone.
And would you look at that? I'm dying way less now.
How come I'm always getting in trouble? I always need someone to save me. I need a hero!
That's your new song, Holding Out for a Hero. Holding Out for a Hero.
To be fair, you helped them pass. You're Afre's favorite child for telling a story. Like, they're also in your debt.
Yep.
This is the longest exam we've had.
Oh wow. You know, I think I saved myself from that once because yesterday I was testing out something for Forest. I rolled three 1d6 and they all rolled ones.
Well, whenever Retro gets back with his score, I will tell you some stuff. Murdock, your scores count for an ace. Midnight, your scores count for an ace. Gyan, your score counts as an ace. The first phase was less than a 20. Celeste, you count for a pass. Arleigh, you count for a pass. I'm pretty sure Sinetis also counts for at least a pass. Yep. While the second phase was the DC 20, the first actually wasn't. It was lower. And, well, that's what the numbers would say. Your papers would come to fly back, and then we conclude this exam phase. I will also remind you all, does anyone need a reminder on how student dice work? Because the skill checks used in that...
should remember.
The skill checks used in that were nature and survival. I'm pretty sure. Yep, nature and survival. We're failing because we cheated, aren't we? You look behind you and... I mean, she's clearly looking.
It's just that one part in every class where someone's answering late and then everyone's just helping them in the end.
Well, I'll be.
Here it does.
Yeah, it was here.
During our physics, we literally help each other and the teacher gives no shit.
Yep.
We talk to each other on our seatmates.
Yep. We did that for calculus.
We go out of our chair and go to our other seat.
Yep.
Mates.
our calculus class literally helped everyone pass because
Same
we
here.
knew we'd fail otherwise.
We were all asking the smart kids hey, how do you do this? Even the teacher goes to us and helps us how to use the calculator.
Yeah, we do that too. Hey, Filipinos. Miss Veralda, I fucked up. She's waiting for someone to say something. Though her face isn't one of immediate scorn, but you can't really tell what would that mean because, well, first of all, she's Fae. She kind of doesn't operate on normal emotions. Murdock,
Is the bot really quiet or is it not playing anything?
Yeah, I think this track is just really quiet. You can raise it up.
Okay, I put it at 100. I can hear it now. Just warn me if you're changing it, otherwise my ears will die.
Wow, I wonder what happened there. He chuckles.
Thumbs up.
How bold of you all.
Well...
Go on. You may speak. Just everyone, nobody moves back to their seats. You're just standing where you are. You already know me. Bold is what I am. And what do you have to say, young lady? To Celeste? I'm sorry. I messed up. Your best roller. Persuasion.
Come on.
I mean, it's one of those two probably. We literally cannot help anymore.
Oh yes.
I will read a bit of her. Let me tell you about and read Veralda Lang's character profile. I'm pretty sure I've established this before, so yep. Yep. Veralda Lang, chaotic neutral dryad. I've characterized her before as not being the conventional professor. Once before, once during her time in the first year, she had received a stolen, or what she had received, one of her lost magical rings which was taken from, what was it again, Dapplewing Manor, returned to her. Seeing that the student openly admitted to, taking it and had tried to return it to her, she decided she liked that spunk and allowed him to keep it. She likes this spunk. And just winks. Why does the word spunk sound so wrong? She is amused. And well, she's kind of grown fond of you all. Probably helped by one of you in specific. So, sleeping with a teacher did something. Even not literally. But god fucking damn it, you all. God
Yay, help.
fucking damn it. It did it. You motherfuckers. You know what? See? This is why I love you. You gambled everything. And everybody get DM inspiration, god damn it.
Ayo. If only Embers will update for me because my Wi-Fi is so shit.
Motherfuckers, I actually have tears in my eyes. Not everything is gone. You motherfuckers! I can't believe sleeping with a teacher actually did something in this campaign! Motherfucker!
Can we add that to the Strixhaven diary now?
I can't believe sleeping with a teacher actually did something.
Put that in the quote wall of the Strix quotes.
God fucking damn it. Oh my fucking god, this is a moment I will remember about this campaign.
Domestic girlfriend was right.
Domestic girlfriend was right. No!
I don't want to
Mur-
say it, but like,
God fucking damn it. Everything you've all done has led up to this moment. It worked. The long game was played. You chose the perfect session to be in. God fucking damn it. Well then. I will. I was not the witness to your transgressions this once, but, well, let it be known that I have to maintain some modicum of reputation. But I do sympathize with you all. Congratulations. I see a lines of passes and aces. And for that, I applaud you for your efforts in learning magic. Everybody levels up to level 9 when you get a rest.
alright.
Once you rest, you'll get it. But yeah. Because watch us die before then. She will start to look at you, and this time, almost as if on a dime, her expression shifts to something more to something more grave. I wish it could all be good news, but we have gathered you here for one other reason. For on the records, you are to serve here as your time entering your first exams. But as I've hinted before, we also use this opportunity off the record to address certain things. I ask you all remain close, as I am not one to speak loudly of this next matter. And this is probably the most serious I've ever heard her speak. She sounds grave, like it's a desperate situation. What is it? I'll approach.
Yeah, I'll approach.
Gonna get a little closer. She starts to speak. It is as we, the faculty, have feared. Murgaxor has been lurking around campus ever since he dared to manipulate Dean Tullus. You don't remember? Murgaxor is the name of the bullywug who revealed himself as being sort of the mastermind of the plots of the 4 years. We still don't know his plans, but we've traced where his most recent activity is. The detention bog.
Oh boy.
Oh. Our best faculty researchers are digging through Strixhaven's past. But I'm afraid I have to personally ask for your help in searching for clues. His name has been scrubbed off the record. We know little. I've arranged for you to see tomorrow's detention bog activities. Needless to say, there is much to be appreciated and extra credit in it for you if you'll help us this once again. Because times are desperate. And I'll allow the rest extra credit. And I'll allow the rest to speak on that. And as she says, I'll allow the rest, you start to hear this warping sound of a portal being conjured. As stepping out are a couple of individuals towards your right over here. As warping in a familiar green and blue magic, the Quandrix vortex warp. The Quandrix student vortex warps a vortex, not vortex warps the spell, into the room. As I think, yep, 3 individuals show up. Whoa! Good day, good day, good day, good day, Professor Lang. Oh, do they know? Oh, hey, Celeste, your other girlfriend. Good day. And, oh, hi, guys. I didn't realize we would be in the same. What's up, baby girl? Have they been informed? Oh, the base of it, yes. Miss Iridos, I would ask that you hold your questions for now until we get to explaining things to your part of this as well. I see. We are currently investigating. Oh, that's not a wrong flip. He does not do a backflip.
Oh. It turns upside down.
We are currently investigating the actions of Murdock. We currently are leading on a theory. For some reason or another, the Auric and him are impossibly incapable of being located. They are off the radar, even though evidence suggests otherwise. We believe it is specifically a limit. Certain people are unable to detect him. And I will be frank, we wish to use you to test our theory. Tomorrow, the detention bog. On the record, it will be the site for Miss Iridos's training for her thesis study. But due to circumstances I'm sure you're all well aware of, we can't guarantee it will be just that. We can say that actions that you have all done through the past 30 years are to be reprimanded, and in exchange, you ought to serve your time as detention monitors for tomorrow's activity, to scrub your record clean in the eyes of the faculty. But off the record, we know it'll be because you six are likely the ones most capable of protecting the students during that time. Things are happening much faster than we had anticipated. We cannot be there tomorrow. We are currently trying to investigate matters of the disappearance of Witherbloom's guardian and the resulting breach that could occur should Witherbloom's defenses truly be weakened. Well, we'll be fully admitting we are vulnerable as of this right now. And it's at this moment as well that you hear the door open, but see no individuals walk in. Mioria halts you all, raises a hand to say calm, until you see two figures emerge from breaking the invisibility spell. And it's these two. The door closes. Carmenor asks, "Are you sure you were not spotted?" "Confident." Nod. Everyone is here. Mioria looks to you, Midnight, and to Sinetis, who I don't think Retro is still back yet anyways. Just says, "I trust that you are already familiar with each other in some sort of way." Luna looks to these two, and then Rowena as well. The plan is still in motion then. Good. Do they already know? I don't want to explain anything. They do. Don't worry. Good. They seem capable enough. Veralda then turns to Lila and says, "Miss Iridos, we are currently scheduling you today. I'm sorry if it is of your inconvenience, but right now, at this very moment, you are needed to speak with a certain individual. And it is by their request that you six make your presence as well." It'll all make sense. Don't worry. I don't like this. Uh, well, if I may speak, you may now. I'm a bit lost. Like, this all seems to be about me somehow. Hmm. Geralda is silent, but Mioria speaks. Yes. Unfortunately, it is much more premature than we had destined to ordain. But Lila, you must now know your true nature. It has to be now. My true... What? Carmena starts to open the portal, and Veralda ensures that this all is undetected. You see Luna and Rowena start to shift under the bard's illusion magic as she transforms the two of them into exact copies of U6. All of you will all of you will go with Mioria, Lila, and Carminor. But publicly, you will be returning to your dorms. To Luna and Rowena, who are disguised as U6. Big illusion. There is someone you must meet. And I'm afraid it cannot wait. Many things are moving at this very moment. We cannot afford to let tomorrow come to pass without you getting this. This doesn't sound like it's gonna be fun. We have no intention of harming you. Only to make things known that you deserve to know. But you might have been better off not knowing. Finally, God, take me. Is everyone gonna be alright? Don't worry. What Carmeno says is true. He may be prickly, but he means well. Stare. Smirk. We're losing time. We must go. Follow along then, everyone. And well, Lila is led through the portal. Oh boy, here we go.
This can only go so well.
I follow. What time is it in game? Yeah, this has been a day. It's like afternoon, yeah.
I shall follow as well.
As we'll get this. I did say this session would be something. Let's hope we get a rest before shit goes. Okay, what's the music that I'll play for this? Okay, I'm pretty sure it isn't on. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be on the thing. So I think this will do. I'll pause this. I will do this, and I will try to ask people, can you upstream audio? Because I think I'm just gonna stream like PC audio for this one to work. This has been something
I have
Reserved.
it at 95 right now.
reserved since the very start of the campaign, but because the bots did their thing, it doesn't work. So I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna pull this, and actually, well, before that, okay, you may pause for a moment. I'm gonna need to reorganize them.
I'm gonna put it at 60 just so I don't kill my ears. No
No
Microsoft jump scare happens.
happens then.
There we go.
If stream would like. I'm back. Oh, Retro, you missed some things. You find you're all of you warped
We're in
to a
Toronto.
different. to a different area. I'll actually zoom you out a bit, and this is gonna be a bit funny. Look, it worked. And Gyan, you would be the one to recognize this landscape more than the others. You have been warped far away from campus, but not that far. The pristine crystalline waters and the angular mountains do tell you, yep, it's Pokemon, do tell you that you are still somewhere in Quandrix. Is this Route 1? It fits.
Is
But
it
you
the entire
identify-
map?
Oh yeah, it's a very big thing.
Oh wow.
You are still in Quandrix. Somewhere in Quandrix. Far away from the rest of the campus. But it's still identifiably Quandrix. Carmenor and Mioria check that Lila is alright. She is. And they simply give you all a look. We must not keep them waiting. Lila just nods and follows because she trusts Mioria. You have many questions. All will be answered in due time. And as you are led beyond the place, you look out. You currently see a landscape which matches this map so perfectly that I'm not even mad at the Pokemon style. Let me describe this landscape. You see some things. There we go. Hey, does anyone know Cut? You see beyond you, far towards the east of the map, this large, towering cliff face of brown rock illuminated by the sunset rays. Below it, where you all currently are, is this thick forest. One that is split in the middle by a flowing river coming from the waterfall falling off of that mountain. What stands out to you is that looking far enough in the sunset shimmer is this floating set of stones glowing and supernaturally forming into the position of an archway. You see, as you look up, this sight, which is familiar to one of you. The water flows calm. The rays of the sun dimming as noon slowly falls to afternoon and slowly to dusk. You're being led up and up, Carmenor warping you along the way. Wait, this is a different place. But it is the one you remember, Celeste. From the end of the very first session. You're led up. Up these cliffs, teleported up the waters, until eventually you reach a river stream from up above the mountain. As you slowly head down, you see a lone figure floating, meditating off the river's edge. Underneath the starry arch is an old elderly woman who, if you look, Lila actually opens her eyes almost as if in recognition. As you see someone that some of you would probably definitely recognize. It's you. I see you've made it.
It's the
I am pleased to see your well arrival. Celeste X. Wait, we actually met God? Come, sit. We have many things to discuss. Wait, why are you here? Weren't you in the... Isn't it a long way from the from the hut? And it's all right, child. I must apologize for... I was not the woman I introduced you to when we first met. There are things that you must know now, and that you all, she looks to you six, are all fatefully tied to. And then you start to hear a rumbling on the ground, as coming from behind her are two large figures, gargantuan in size. One very recognizable. It's the Titans. It is. I'm pretty sure they're on this map. But what you see is none other than Jadzi, the current oracle of not just Strixhaven, but Arcavios. You can look at her while I grab them.
Looks like she makes some really good cookies.
Are those? Lila says, seeing them from behind. Jadzi. And now you can stop the music, because now I'll be going back to this. And yeah, I just wanted it for that. That was the Star Arch team. That was the theme I specifically wanted for the Star Arches. That's why I wanted. Now we get nope, that's not the right one. Sure. It's this one. No.
A.
I think that might be it. Fuck. I think it's... Why? There are 3 tracks with the same name. I'm pretty sure.
I'll be right back again. Shouldn't take too long.
Okay. Let me find it again. But for now, yeah. You see it.
I'm back.
2 of them. One being the one you all recognize. The other, well, just another. What I am about to say may come as a shock to you. But you, my dear Lila, are someone special. And so are your friends here. You, however, are not fully yourself. I'm shaking in my boots of speed. Oh well, these guys are back. You can all talk for a moment as I go try to search something. Oh, it's this. Yeah, there we go. I think I find it. Found it. Oh, that's why, because I was searching the wrong thing. Track is not available. What? There we go. There we go. You, my dear Lila, were once not yourself. During one fateful day, your life had been taken. It was on this day when your past self did and truly escape this world. But it was also then when your new self was born, saved by none other than your own. This may be a lot to take in, but I am not just the kind and elderly woman you met when you had recovered that day. I am Jatsi. You may know me as the current Oracle of Strixhaven, of Arcavios itself. You must know of your true nature, your destiny. Take my place, and then send further. Lila then looks to each other confusedly. Send Oracle? What do you mean? Well, I believe it is only but you who does not know. She looks to all of you, and the longest towards Celeste. You're fucked. I know. Yeah, it's a long story. Oh, and quite long indeed. For I'm sure you must have felt it. The pull of your past self. Of the girl who once called herself under the name of Layla. The girl who once was her friend. And well, much more than that. And unfortunately, that girl has been taken away. In one sense of the word. She comes to speak with us still. Your past. This world's past. And forever into the future. She takes a look onto this more slender archaic, the one that you've all met. Takes a bow, then looks to Celeste, to Lila, and then to Jadzi. We oracles will always be destined and connected with an archaic. This one, she looks to this one that you've all been facing before, is yours. And this one to the right, has been mine. There is a well-kept secret regarding these creatures. I have been pleased to see that they have decided you all to be worthy of witnessing their presence. And the secret is that they are us, my dear Lila. What will be, what has been, and what will always be. Archaics by nature are beings who have been born since the dawn of time, much before any of us have ever existed. But still, they are us, and they are who we will become. But that is normal. That is what is normally expected of one destined to be an oracle. And it is why an oracle is always known. Why you have always been known to be the next. But this one is not you. You see, when an oracle dies, their soul becomes one of the archaics born since time immemorial. But this one is not you. You, Layla, have long since gone. You have become this creature. With all of your memories, all of your knowledge, and even desires. Wandering the world itself for all of time. You, Lila, have no such thing. You and your anomalies of friends, have no strings tying you in the same way that I am. This sounds like a lot, and it is, I'm sorry. But there is much more to this world than any of you may know. But you, my dear, will come to know. You are to be my successor. I am to be you? No. Your own. But much more. She looks to you, Celeste. And then to the archaic, who is and has always been Layla. A fickle thing it is, fate. It has long since decided that things shall turn out this way. As much as I want to apologize for its machinations, I am but one actor beneath its direction. Must have been frustrating, confusing, perplexing. And now to realize there have always been reasons why such knowledge was kept. Or sometimes knowing may prove to be worse than not. You, my dear, were never supposed to learn this at such a young age, so early. But something strange is happening. There exists forces who see beyond the veil. Those who are starting to uncover the very fabric of this world and using it to their own ends. Fate is being rewritten. Not just by them, but by you all. She looks to you, Six. The puppet masters behind your strings were forces never once part of this world. But now they are. And things are changing. Fate is changing. And we can only act in accordance to what is best. What we must uphold. You six, whether you had liked it or not, have shifted fate in such a way that it now revolved around you. And not just you, but many others I saw, from all of the colleges, different individuals, some misguided, some not. None of you were once a part of this world, but yet you came into existence of this fiction and became who you are. And so I must ask to those beyond you, there are much more things that must be done, for the story is not yet finished. But when it does reach that point, I believe it will be you who get to decide how fate plays out. And you, Lila, will be key to preserving the memory, to leaving a lasting influence. You, your role, Layla's role, and mine. We are secondary. And we must guide this world, all the same. For come time past, we will all perish and never return. But you will exist beyond that. Sense no lies. Can this really all be true? You mean to say that I'm not me? You are indeed you. But you were also once not you. You are a very special circumstance, as are your friends, and their friends. They are touched by strings that were once not there. But yet, they may eventually be cut. You, my dear Lila, and a rebirth of a girl once named Layla. One who was a close companion of your friend there. Traces of her still linger in you, and you may often find yourself struggling to find yourself among her. But know that she is still here now, and has always been here. You must now find your own person, who you are. And for that, I believe you may find it with them, with you six. The world will continue to turn, the pages will continue to flip, many more sessions will pass before this long campaign comes to an end. But I trust that it will find its way, one way or another. And that you will be the key players in this story. You may have a lot of questions. Trust that they will become answered in time. Trust in the Dragon's Guard and your friends. Trust each other. Keep going. That is all I may say. Good luck. And you see her turn back to face these archaics who now turn. This one walks away. The one known as Layla hesitates. You all have a moment.
Arleigh's just processing.
I don't know what to say. First question, did you just break the fourth wall? Hmm? Hmm? I mean, hey. Dot. Lila sees that while Jadzi, now turning away, looks to the people she knows she can rely on the most. Dragon's Guard keep their mum. But she leaves her looking to you, Celeste. Yeah, I don't know what to say either. You now know the secret of the Archaics, their connection to the Oracle, and their role in this world. Seems you all have your own role to play, whether or not you liked it or wanted it. There's a greater force acting. And one that wishes to destroy it. Sorry for keeping that secret. I was gonna say something, but now I'm reconsidering.
Yes, everything's out now.
Lila looks to you all with a face of confusion, mystery, but all of it comes together to end at one thing. A face that's stern and determined. It's a lot, but I think I know now. There are things we must do. I must do. I'm gonna take some time to... Yeah, a lot of thinking. Yeah. Can I still take you up on that offer on talking about all this? If that's allowed, she looks to Carmina and Mioria, who nod. Can I stay over? They nod. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll be helping each other tomorrow then. I still have things to work on, and she, her face falls down for a moment, like realizing like everything that you've all been through and how they would be linked with her. Seems we're more connected than I originally thought. Hey, I guess I'll have to thank this Layla for these emotions then, right? I think I'm getting that right. And I hope I'm not being too strange right now if she really was so important to you as right? Yeah, I did kind of think you were a bit strange. No offense, just that. Well, I guess it makes sense now. You've always known, huh? You've since that night. You've always had this look. Celeste, do your job. Maybe. Oh wow. It feels very strange. So you knew who I was. But I don't remember you at all. I guess I never would be able to. She would. And I'm... Who am I? Ouch, just kidding, I get it. I'm... A tear falls down her cheek as she asked herself that question. Lingering emotions of memories not hers. I'm sorry. I'm I'm sorry. I... Yeah, I'm sorry. Just must have been a lot for you to take in, huh? And I never knew. Then, right, I don't know, honestly. I tried so hard to move on, but... You know what? Don't worry about it. You have a lot on your mind already. I see. I suppose what? I suppose I'll have to ask you how she was like. Or I was... Yeah. Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah. Thank you for dealing with a lot of this stuff. I'm guessing there was a lot more that I don't know that you all had to go through because, well, me or something else. Thank you. Truly. I hope we can get along. After we're done tomorrow, I'll tell you all about you. It's kind of confusing. And you're welcome. I guess I haven't actually got to know the rest of you all yet. I don't know if there's a lot more things to do. I look forward to that. And as she smiles and the sun slowly turns to dusk, the light slowly leaving the mountains, you're being requested to move. As that is where we'll be ending this session. Strixhaven, Curriculum of Chaos. Happy midnight.
Ayo. Alright.
You would all come back, get a rest, level up. You've earned it.
Alright, say bye to YouTube.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.